Welcome back. Remembering an upstate hero. Today, James at Radio Kennedy made one final lap around his beloved football field where the Yellow Jackets play every Friday during football season. He's been there almost every Friday night as he has been cheering on the Yellow Jackets, being an inspiration not only to the football players, the coaches, but also to the fans.
People lined up outside the school this afternoon to pay their final respects to the man who touched so many lives. Radio will be laid to rest tomorrow, but today, as you can see, crowds filled TL Hanna as they said their final goodbye. And we're talking to Radio's friends and family about the impact he made on everyone around him.
Fox Carolina's Brooklyn Cromer live at TL Hanna tonight. Brooklyn, we've heard a lot of stories. It seems everyone who met Radio has their own unique story.
That's right, Cody, and he really touched a lot of lives here in this community, but not just here, across the country, even across the world. And back here in TL Hanna, he was often called Mr. TL Hanna, and it's really easy to see why. Today, about 2,000 people were here at his visitation, and all of them sharing very similar stories about Radio's love for life and that $1 million smile they could never forget.
A local legend with a heart of gold.
People all over the world know about Radio because of the movie, and then when they find out what kind of person he was, how good a soul he was, and how everybody loved him.
Everyone who knew James Radio Kennedy has a favorite story. For former TL Hanna coach Cliff Satterwhite, it was in the late 60s when Radio first started hanging out at the school.
There was a guy that would always get the footballs when they went out off the fence, and had him in his grocery cart with a transistor radio, and we would have to get him up at the end of the day, and we'd say, "Hey, Radio, hey, Radio, we need those footballs back."
And that's how Radio got his name and his love for TL Hanna football.
He didn't hang around for just a couple of years. It was a 45 to 50 year experience for him, and that's why so many people will come in here and now come to respect him and pay tribute to his life.
Radio's love for Hanna would last a lifetime, leading the team on the field before every game and cheering from the sidelines. I talked to him back in November before leading the team one final time.
How are you feeling?
Feel good.
Everybody's going to miss him. Hanna games won't be the same without him. At the house, it won't be the same. So it's like one of them big holes that's going to take a moment or a long time to fill back up. But, you know, his spirit will still be here.
Radio will be laid to rest tomorrow. His funeral service begins at 2 o'clock at the Anderson Civic Center, with a burial to follow at Forest Lawn Memorial Park. Live in Anderson County, Brooklyn Cromer, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.
Get to today's service, but would like to pay your respects, you can send condolences to TL Hanna High School at the address on your screen. It's 2600 Highway 81 in Anderson, 29621. And of course, we'll be carrying the funeral tomorrow beginning at 2 p.m. at the Anderson Civic Center Live. They seat about 3,200 people. At least 3,000 are expected to attend. If you can't make it out there, if you're turned away, you can watch inside our Fox Carolina News app or at foxcarolina.com.